Making fun of the royals, is big business, isn't it? We told you recently how Spitting Image, the live show, has been run into capacity houses up in Birmingham in the middle of England, mocking the likes, of course, of Prince Charles, Camilla, and rapturous applause and hoots when they were deciding to take the fun, I'm using that term loosely, out of Harry and Meghan. You see, when they're in the news every day, they can change the story, the sort of show like that, particularly a stage show. Spitting Image itself didn't really work when it came back because really people don't know who the people are. They're not as big as they used to be. That's the problem. But now Channel 4, oh yes, Channel 4, that was nearly sold off by this particular government, have decided once again to disgrace themselves by doing this against the British monarchy just on the eve of the coronation. They never learn, do they? Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to see you. I hope you're all keeping well. And as ever, thank you so much for joining me. Lovely, bright, sunny start, TC, today. Not bad, is it? Let's have a wave. Can you see? Lovely, lovely. Nice to have your company, whatever you're doing. Keep safe, keep warm, and all that sort of stuff. Now, what's interesting is, Channel 4 recently decided to put out that dire thing, the Prince Andrew musical, do you remember? And they spent thousands on this, and they thought it was oh so funny, and it was going to do well. No one watched it. An absolute colossal waste of money. No advertisers wanted to get behind it. Nobody wants to buy it around the world because, looking at it just on paper, a daft idea, even more so when they decided to get unknown actors to take on the roles. It just wasn't funny. But the aim of Channel 4 is always to be an embarrassment to the British monarchy. They're never supportive. Even, of course, their disgraced newsreaders, let's not forget, were openly critical of the government outside Number 10. As I said to you before, whether you agree with the government or not, to use such foul language on national television, live on air, what sort of professionalism is that? But now their very little watched TV show, The Windsors, starring Hayden Gwen and Harry Enfield's coming back to take the fun out of the coronation. Now, this particular show did decide to go live at the Prince of Wales Theatre. And let's just say, how successful was that? Well, again, allegedly, if I was a backer, I wouldn't be pleased with my return. Terrible PR. Yes, absolutely. Terrible publicity people behind the PR. And the show was playing virtually to itself. Well, that doesn't stop Channel 4, though. They've decided, as I say, to come up with this spoof look at the coronation ahead of it. Now, I'm all for fun, don't get me wrong, if it's cleverly executed. But everything Channel 4 does as an underlying grime against it of, we're really showing you the gory side. It's not done in sort of fun ways, say like the brilliant Stanley Baxter or the two Ronnies. Fun things like that where you knew it was a little bit cruel, but a little bit funny too. No, Channel 4 have decided to go the other way. Oh, and by the way, if you thought that was stopping, over on Netflix, here's a picture of these two blondes. Yes, one used to be famous and allegedly many years ago called one of the world's most beautiful women. Gillian Anderson of the X-Files fame, alongside Emily Maitlis, still milking, of course, that opportunity and that once in a lifetime opportunity to interview a senior royal in Prince Andrew. Apparently, they were swapping notes on how to best play Emily. But that was a short conversation. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more.